At Foundation Bank, we love working with small businesses, and we serve them uniquely through truly local decision-making and underwriting. But we're more than a lender for your small business. We're also a source of financial counsel. Hey, running a small business can be hard and complex, but we can help. Let us learn more about your small business by visiting our website. It's foundationbank.org, or call us at the number on the screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Foundation Bank.
Jackie Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high interest checking account, pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
40 linemen still in that one. I mean, it was a running clock.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt sorry. As I said, it was senior night. I felt bad for those kids.
Our captains for tonight's game for the visiting Crockett County Cavaliers. Number 52, Colton Mayo, and number 72, Travis Fork.
Welcome into our broadcast. This is Jordan Spraggins. I'm with Luke Shelton. Luke Shelton's filling in tonight for Justin Mosier, who's at the beach and unable to make it tonight. Tonight we have Northside and Crockett County at Northside. Luke, we've been here before. We've played this team before last year. We came out on top in that game. What are you expecting tonight?
I'm expecting a big game out of our athletes in the backfield. DeKyle and DK Woods, number 32, Gabe Dupree, number 29, and then Deuce Greenhill, number 7. I'm expecting a big game out of them tonight, really taking a lot of pressure off Ben at quarterback, Ben Burgess.
Yeah, Ben comes in and plays as a sophomore, as a starting quarterback tonight. A lot of pressure on him. The way I understand it, he played pretty well during the preseason games, and you know, he's got a lot to prove tonight. He's got to go ahead and lead the offense. He's got to be a leader for the whole team. He's got to set the pace early. Could be an exciting season, you know, if he comes out and he plays well. Looking forward to seeing how he does. I know I've watched him play since he was in elementary school in several sports. He's an absolute athlete, but it kind of changes when you get to the varsity football level, the physicality that it requires and the focus and quick decisions that it requires. Cavaliers are getting set. They're getting ready to run out of the paper here, and we are almost ready for game 1 of Crockett County's season. Northside does have some threats this year that we need to be aware of. One being a wide receiver, number 25, Javante Smith. He is a solid athlete and has getting a lot of attention from SEC programs for football. So we got to definitely watch him tonight. Just during the pregame, we saw several quarterbacks and running backs and different things that were absolutely athletic, in my opinion. Luke, you made a couple of comments, you know, during that time about the athleticism you saw from Northside during the pregame.
Yes, athleticism is definitely there for both teams. I think both teams are evenly matched on the perimeter and even in the backfield. I think what's going to come down to who wins this game tonight is who's going to win the battle up front, who's going to win the battle in the trenches, and whichever team can dominate the line of scrimmage, I think will come out on top tonight.
I think you're right by that. You know, game 1 is always a tough one. It requires you got to get over that nervousness. No more 80%, no more 90%. It's 100% gameplay, and these guys are going to be coming at you, and they've got to get ready. It's a new speed when you hit game 1 than what they're used to in practice. These guys have been practicing all summer in the heat. They put a lot of work in to get to this point. Our coaching staff, they've put in a lot of work to get to this point. You've got to say thank you to the coaches. They put a lot of time in for these kids, and they end up being huge parts of the kids' lives. You know, throughout their adulthood, you know, they'll refer back to those coaches. So we got to say a big thank you to them. I know, Luke, you're coaching basketball right now, right?
Yes, sir.
And is that the high school level?
Yes, sir.
Talk to us. I mean, what does it take to take these young folks and get hard work and determination out of them?
It's a lot harder than it looks. Because not only that, before they're athletes, they're students, and before they're students, they're humans. And, you know, not every kid has a good day every single day, but as a coach and as a mentor, which I played for some of these football coaches as well in multiple sports, football and baseball, these coaches really do care and love these kids, just like I try to do as well. And I have a lot of kids that I coach that play on this team, and I'm their biggest supporter no matter what, every single game. I want these kids to be successful, not only in football and basketball, but also in life whenever they get out of high school, and I hope I can set a good example for them when that happens.
Absolutely. You know, I think back, you know, my coaches over the years, from P.A. Pratt to David Vassar, Jared Faust, Andy Brady, Burton Rutledge, just a host of people that have coached me, and when I see those people, those guys, I'm so glad to see them, and all of them made such a positive impact on my life. So, again, we have to appreciate them and show them some appreciation for the things that they do. I've enjoyed getting to know Coach Ward and Coach Ward's staff. Great guys down there. He's got some Crockett County alumni down there, which is even cooler. Luke, you're a Crockett County alum. You graduated what year?
2019.
19. So basketball was your sport, right?
Yes, sir, it was.
Yeah. And Luke's the son of Coach Shelton, principal at the high school, who was a coach for I don't even know how many years now.
He coached for 20 years, and 12 of those years were at Crockett County.
Yeah, so sports is a big part of your family, obviously, and coaching is as well.
Yeah, it is. I couldn't imagine doing anything different with my career. I thought about going into the business field, and I thought to myself, I want to be around students and be in a school and be in a basketball gym every single day. And so, this is my second year doing it, started my second year in adult life, and I'm excited. I've gotten to know a lot of these kids, and I'm super excited to watch them play tonight.
Yeah, I am too. Who do we got in the back there ready to receive?
We got Demo Pickens and Squirt Pickens, the two brothers. Demo, the older brother, as the junior. Squirt is a sophomore. And those two guys might be the fastest kids on the field tonight. They are athletes. They are incredible athletes.
Yeah, they are. They both had great years last year. So Cavaliers getting ready to receive. I hope we get a big run. We start out early, set the tempo, and we're excited to see our offense. I'm glad we're receiving, and hopefully we get to see our offense come out on the field next.
We do want to remind our listeners that the scoreboard here at Northside tonight is down because of some weather compilations that have happened in the past week in our area. They're working on that, but we have the PA announcer who will be announcing the time and the score multiple times throughout the game. We will do our best to keep you all updated as well.
Yeah, that's going to cause a lot of complications for the game in general, especially for us trying to bring this to you at home. Typically, we try to watch the scoreboard and give you that information, but now we're going to relay it from somebody else that's doing the same thing. So just bear with us, and we'll do the best that we can. And here comes week one.
It's Squirt receiving the kick. And he's got some blockers.
DK out front of him, making some blocks. Not a bad run there.
Got to about the 30, and that's where Cavalier quarterback Ben Burgess will start his varsity high school football career at the 30-yard line, trying to lead the Cavaliers down to the end zone.
Like I said earlier, I've watched Ben play multiple sports several years now, and I've got faith in Ben. Ben's a great athlete. Obviously as a sophomore you lack experience, but I think he does possess knowledge. I think he gets it. I think he wants to win and lead. So here he goes. Flag on the play.
False start to start out.
Yep. I like that look of DK in the backfield. Strong runner. You definitely don't want to be on the receiving end of him hitting you. He runs hard, he runs fast, and he blocks very, very well. So if I'm Ben, I feel really good about having DK to my side in the backfield.
Not only that, you got number 6, Willie Dre Walker, who will play some tight end. He will also line up in the backfield as well this year. This is a kid who might be the most physically imposing athlete that Crockett County has had in years. He's getting looked at from multiple Division I colleges, already has multiple Division I offers, and you can just see right there on that
ball
block,
to DK already,
and there he goes.
And he is in open field. He's going to be brought down around the 20. Huge run.
Brought down by number 2, Davian Carruthers, down to what seems about the 20-yard line, the north side 20-yard line, and the Cavs are getting on the ball quick.
On second down, they're already on the 20-yard line of north side territory.
And we got to wait on the chains.
Yeah, chain gain a little bit behind. Crockett County was trying to get on the ball fast, get a playoff fast, and that kind of messed them up. But a big first down like that, you got to kind of expect the chain gain's got to catch up. But what a run by DK, just like we told you. Him in the backfield looked great. We know what he can do. Very, very physical young man. and huge plays last year, and you can only assume he's better this year.
Absolutely. He's only a sophomore, Jordan.
Yeah,
so, he's going to be a name that West Tennessee and I think the state of Tennessee is going to hear about for the next 3 years.
I think you're right. I think he's Johnny Jones and Ernest Williams material. I think he's that type of runner that he's going to turn heads. He's going to catch some attention. Ben Burgess looking for a pass. Going to be brought down in the backfield, sacked by Northside around the 31-yard line. So that's going to bring second and long for the Cavaliers.
Thankfully, forward progress stopped us at only a 5-yard loss.
That's great.
But going on, DK Woods, I played with a guy who wore number 32, and he is a Crockett County football legend, and DK reminds me exactly of that guy, Jordan Branch, who just spent the last 5 years playing football at Middle Tennessee State. And they are both more so physical runners who will run you over instead of just blazing you away with speed.
That's right. So Ben Burgess in the backfield. He had a pocket. He's throwing the ball.
What a play.
He made a play out of nothing.
Demo
is going to take it in for a Cavalier touchdown. Cav strike first.
That's a lot of poise for a kid on his first drive in his high school varsity career making that throw.
Yeah, he just got brought down pretty hard in the backfield, and then you see him. He had a pocket for a minute, then he lost it, but still managed to throw across the field. Stressful kick. Great job to Ben Burgess on that throw, making a play.
And here we got senior kicker, number 85, Avery Hurst, coming in for the extra point. Avery was our kicker last year and did a phenomenal job, and he's only gotten better. I've been told he's been going to camps and even been talking to some colleges about potentially kicking next year when he goes into a college career.
He was extremely impressive last year, just taking up kicking and how well he did last year as a kicker. You were talking a while ago about the number 32 and Jordan Branch wearing that. Well, prior to Jordan Branch wearing that, another Crockett County legend wore that number. Same physicality, same big build, and that was Jarvis Perry. That famously got the catchphrase from Craig Cochran, Perry on the carry, in his day of football. I had the opportunity to play with him in my day and took several hits from him in practice, and they were never fun. So, yeah, 32's got a kind of a legacy with it now. So back deep for Northside is at 25. Javante Smith, that is receiving a lot of attention at the collegiate level in recruiting. I do know that he's been being looked at actively by Tennessee, and I think he's visiting Knoxville this weekend, the UT campus this weekend.
We heard Coach Lowe, the coach of the Northside Indians, who's a phenomenal coach, does a really good job. He's mentioned that number 25, Mr. Smith, will be in Knoxville next weekend, so that is an amazing opportunity for him.
Kick is in the air. Javante does elect to run, and he does have some jets. Here he goes. He's elusive. He's fast. That's the first time I've ever seen the kid run a football, and I'm already impressed. His field vision, again, his elusiveness and his speed. He's going to be a threat tonight, no doubt.
How about the kicker, number 85, Avery Hurst, sticking his nose in there and saving a touchdown with that tackle?
Absolutely. Avery was in on that tackle. Great job.
Now, Jordan, there's a kid in the middle of our defensive line, number 78, Joshua Simmons. I've seen that kid put in work at Justin Mosier's gym, Mosier Family Fitness, throughout the spring, the summer. That is a kid who wants to be good at football, and I hope he has an amazing game tonight.
Yes, they're going with Smith on the carry. We do get a tackle there. They got a flag here on the side. It's going to be on Crockett County. I didn't see it. Did you see it?
Yes, it did. We had two guys pushing and shoving, and as you know, Jordan, it's always the second man who gets caught. So depending on who the penalty is on, that's what we'll see here.
Yeah. Gabe Dupree was involved in that. It looks like they're going to call it on Gabe. Yep. Not what we want to see this early in the game for sure. We don't ever want to sit in the game, especially this early. So that's gonna hurt us a little bit. We're gonna have to gain some ground back from that. But you've got some impressive guys on that defense. One guy that impressed me a lot last year was Knox. Jake Knox. He was incredible last year. He's back in that middle linebacker position this year. Looking forward to seeing him too.
And from what I was told last year, he stepped in because of an injury.
He did.
And so doing that as a guy, there's Smith.
Oh man.
Oh, fumble, and
Cavs
we're on it.
The Cavs have recovered a fumble.
Big Z, Zarafin Guardian was there at the right spot to hop on that fumble, and it's going to be our ball heading back the other way.
That is a huge play, great hit there, and it was Javonte Smith, the guy that we were talking about, the stud running back that they have, and he fumbles the ball, and Crockett is able to jump on it. But going back to Jake Knox, you're right. Grant Carroll got injured, season-ending injury, and he had to come in, and he came in and he filled that position very, very well. So Ben Burgess brings his offense back on the field.
For the first time tonight, we're going doubles on each side instead of a tight end in the backfield. Handoff to Gabe Dupree, number 29. Positive yards. Looks like a 4-yard gain up to the 39.
Gabe's another threat. I mean, this may be first time in a while that we can swap out so many kids in the backfield that are each one of them equally threatening the other side.
We got 3-4 kids. It's a stable, and I think if we can pound the ball, we have multiple kids who can rush for over 600 yards this season, which is amazing. We got a pass, so it's actually Burgess on the keeper. Another solid run, brings up a 3rd and short, which is exactly where we want to be.
And that's one thing about Ben, I can tell you, he's tough. He's not going to be scared to tuck the ball and run. Not surprised to see him do that.
And I'm not surprised to see number 32, DK Woods, come in for a 3rd and short.
Absolutely. That would be my go-to. Ben receiving the call, giving it out. And off to DePowlin.
Woods, and he's got the first down.
He's going to pick up that first down. That is a fantastic run by him, very physical run. Great to see him on the field. Chains will move. Your score right now, Crockett County 7, Northside 0. Cavaliers will have a first down. We're on the 48-yard line in Northside territory.
There's Woods again. That time Northside really contained the edge on that play and really stopped him right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they brought a lot of folks right there on the play. So that's going to bring up 2nd down for the Cavaliers. I do not have the time. We are in the first quarter. Again, it's 7-0, Crockett County leading. DK in the backfield again with Ben.
Demo Pickens going in motion. We got a whistle.
Flag. Looks like we're going to false start on Crockett County. So that will push us back a little bit. We're going to have to get disciplined. That's the 3rd flag on Crockett County tonight so far early in the ball game, just early in the first quarter. Those type of mistakes can sneak up and haunt you. DK will remain in the backfield. Ben Burgess, quarterback.
You got a screen. That's Deuce Greenhill, number
Deuce
7.
Greenhill,
And you know what he can do.
Yes, if he can get that open field that he's looking at, he's on the way.
Good job, Deuce.
Deuce,
Oh, there we go.
a few late hits there. by Northside, pushing Deuce after he was – as Deuce was trying to get up, several of Northside's players pushed him back down. I have to commend him in keeping his calm and taking that and still staying calm as he comes off the sideline. Great job by Deuce. It's not always an easy thing to do, and you've got a crowd of people around you pushing you back down.
Absolutely. Very proud of him for that right there.
That was great discipline.
And he's one of the 5 seniors on this year's team, Jordan, and when a senior can keep his composure like that, when something like that happens, it really rubs off on the rest of the guys.
They see that and they want to mimic that. The same way if he was to take a negative approach to that, they would want to mimic that, perhaps. So, yeah, great job by Deuce, leading by example. That's the kind of thing that a coach instills in his players, too, is that type of discipline and respect.
Looks like the penalty was unsportsmanlike conduct.
Officials are still talking. Spot the ball now. It's going to put us way into Northside territory around the 20-yard line. Giving us a first down at the 20-yard line in the first quarter. Cavs leading 7-0.
First down and 10 for Crockett County.
Offense trying to get set again. Burgess bringing in the play. Cavs approaching the line of scrimmage. DK in the backfield. Smart decision, I believe.
Woods. Northside brought a lot of pressure, led by number 15, George Starr.
Yeah, they brought a lot of people there on the inside, which gives us, opportunity on the outside if they're going to continue to do that. And each one of our running backs are capable of hitting the outside. So it'll be second down and 10, Crockett County, first quarter. Do not have the time. Again, there are scoreboard issues here at Northside due to weather events.
Demo Pickens in motion, and Demo Pickens is going to take the ball. He's got blockers out front. He had little brother, square blocking for him, and that was able for Demo to get the first down. We have another flag.
Another flag on the sidelines. It looks like we picked up a first down there, as long as that flag is not on us.
Yeah, I couldn't see that far away, Jordan.
There was too many jerseys in front of the incident. I don't know. We'll have to see.
If this is another unnecessary roughness or unsportsmanlike conduct, that's going to be 3 of those already in this game.
It doesn't seem like Coach Ward's too upset from here. It's going to be on Northside. Yeah, it's going to be it's unsportsmanlike on Northside. It's going to put us first and goal. It gave half the distance to the goal line penalty. First and goal, Crockett County is there leading 7-0 in the first quarter. Burgess looking to pass.
What a play.
Oh, and it is picked in the end zone.
And that's Smith.
To Javante Smith, who has a lot of room, and he's putting the Jets on, and nobody around him. Ben Burgess's pass is intercepted for a pick 6 response by Northside. It's going to bring your ball game 7-7 in the first quarter, or 7-6 right now. Sorry about that.
Jordan, as much as you hate to see that, that is the process when you have a kid who's playing in his first ever high school varsity game. But Ben, knowing the type of kid he is, it's going to be like water off a duck's back. He's going to come back the next drive and do even better than what he just did.
I do believe that. I've seen Ben be resilient in several situations in his lifetime, and I think he's going to, he's going to take that and take a positive from it and do better, learn from his mistake.
He's talking to Coach Barker right now, going through the play over there on the sideline. I know Coach Barker's going to say only positive things to him, and he's going to get back out there ready to roll.
I agree.
Kick is up.
Extra point by Northside is no good. So that's going to leave your score at 7-6. Crockett County will remain in the lead. Called a break there.
Still don't have the time for you all. We're trying to figure that out as we go throughout the game tonight.
Back, Cavs leading 7-6.
This time, Jordan, we're making the switch in the back end of the kickoff return. We got number 7, Deuce Greenhill, along with Demo Pickens. Deuce replacing Squirt on this return. Drive kick goes into the end zone for a touchback. Northside's kicker, especially with the athletes we have that are in the back end.
Yeah, very, very smart. So to bring Cavalier offense back out on the field, led by Ben Burgess, where they will start their march down the field again.
Northside was having some trouble getting set. They only had 10 guys on the field, and they had to burn a timeout.
Timeout on the field called by the Northside Indians.
I think overall our team is showing better discipline so far than what their opponent is, which is always a positive.
So be sure you stay around and watch both school bands play today at halftime. Don't forget about our concession stand located near the north end zone. Hot dogs, hamburgers, and cold
So we're during our timeout. Crockett County leads 7-6. Still in the first quarter of play. We're not getting a time indication at all. Sorry about that. We're trying to listen to the announcer on it, trying to keep up with it the best we can. We are in the first quarter. Cavaliers will have the ball first down, starting from the 20-yard line.
It looks like to me, Jordan, we just brought in a heavy package.
Yes, sir, we have.
Brought in Big Z's there from Guardian, who is now lined up on the offensive line. We are stacking that backfield, and we're giving it to DK right away. He's got Dre Walker as a lead blocker. We don't get very far, though.
It appears that, our coaching staff is trying to make an adjustment to them stacking the box and trying to control the Collins running ability.
Gain of 3, second down and 7 for the Cavaliers.
Second down and 7 here for Crockett County. We're staying with this heavy formation. Going the other way. That time, good block there by Jake Knox, number 35, who usually doesn't play on the offensive side of the ball, to make it 3rd and short for Crockett.
When he does play, he's typically going to be a blocker, and he's going to block well.
Here comes Gabe checking in for DK, who's had 2 very physical runs for a 3rd and short. Jordan, we're staying in this heavy package.
Yeah, you know, if we can get those, 3 or 4 yard runs here and there, it's a good way to control the clock and wear down the defense.
Looks like to me we're at a 3rd and 2. Got the ball on the 28. Oh. Negative play.
Looks like there's a bit of miscommunication there by our offense.
And then credit to Northside, number 18, Isaiah Burton, the sophomore, who made a great play reading that.
Yes, he did. It looked like Ben was waiting on a runner there, and that runner was not there. Crockett County's punt team will come out.
And number 25, Javante Smith for Northside, is ready to return.
It'll be the first time that Crockett County's brought the punt team out tonight.
And that is our kicker, Avery Hurst, punting this year.
Yep.
Northside doesn't send a rush, and a really good kick by Avery with making Smith fair catch it.
That's going to put Northside around the 40-yard line in their own territory. So
it looks like to me, Jordan, that first drive when Northside came out, number 12, Henry Chabot, was their quarterback. Now we're seeing number 5, Quinn Jenkins, come in to play quarterback. I wonder if they're doing a rotational type deal.
I was wondering about that in pregame because both of them were throwing so well. And both of them being utilized the way they were in the pregame if they weren't going to rotate quarterbacks. We haven't got to see a whole lot of offense from them yet.
And that's number 6, Corliss Hudson on the run.
Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Number 78, Joshua Simmons, the lead tackler for the Cavaliers.
We see number 12 coming back in. He just subbed back in for number 5, Jenkins. 12 going back in to be the quarterback for the Indians. They got a counter play to Smith.
We had a lot of pressure in the backfield.
Wow.
Just that counter kind of messed us up a little bit. Big run there.
Touchdown saving tackle by number 4, Amarian Hobson.
That was that impressive running back. Who's going to continue to be a threat throughout the night, it appears. Brings a first down for Northside, 1st and 10.
Trips bunch set, and we're seeing the Indians throw it for the first time tonight. Number 12 with the check down to Hudson, who made a really nice move. Brought down, but not before the first down marker was number 56, Austin Carroll, and number 35, Jake Knox, making the stop.
It is going to move the chains. Giving Northside. Well, I'll take that back.
Looks like. Oh, it is. There they go.
That will give Northside another first down play.
They're staying to that trips bunch set on the strong side of the field. A screen to Smith. Great play by Deuce, containing the edge right there, and good rally.
Good, maintaining that tackle there. He's so elusive. Austin Carroll was great by wrapping up and holding on to him, not letting him get loose there.
It always seems like to me, Jordan, number 4, and Marion Hudson is somewhere to be found about every single tackle. He might be the toughest kid on the field, and it doesn't surprise me because his older brother last year was Antoine Hobson, who was one of the best and toughest kids in the entire school system.
I agree.
6, Hudson in motion. We have another screen, this time thrown to number 1, Miles Howard, for a short gain.
Knocked out of bounds by number 29, Gabe Dupree for the Cavaliers.
It's going to bring up third down for Northside. Big play here for Crockett County as Northside has driven the ball into Crockett County territory. Ball on the 24-yard line. So this is a huge play for the Crockett County defense to get a start right here.
Smith in motion. They go to Hudson in the backfield, though, but Nolan Turner, number 54, with the stop, being helped out. That looks like Austin Carroll, Jordan. What a play from the junior.
Good read to see that gap open up and to get in there and make that tackle. Looks like that's going to put him on the 27-yard line.
About 4th and 7, Jordan.
And it appears they're going to go for it. I don't know what their kicking ability is. Timeout call by the north side.
Timeout call.
At Foundation Bank, we love working with small businesses, and we serve them uniquely through truly local decision-making and underwriting. But we're more than a lender for your small business. We're also a source of financial counsel. Hey, running a small business can be hard and complex, but we can help. Let us learn more about your small business by visiting our website. It's foundationbank.org, or call us at the number on the screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Foundation Bank is a member FDIC, equal housing lender.
So here we are, still in the first quarter. Got to be late in the first quarter at this point. It appears that Northside is fixing to attempt to go for it on 4th down around the 27-yard line. Cavs still lead 7-6. Big play right here. Looking for a receiver, missed tackle.
Oh, what a pitch. Wrap him up.
Yeah, little pitch forward there.
That's going to be really, really close, Jordan.
That's going to be all on the official, and I think he's going to give it to him.
I do too.
Just the way where he's spotting in comparison to the marker.
And that is the first down.
Impressive play there. Good field vision by Northside to make that play come together. Unbelievable.
Well, he signaled first down, Jordan, but the chains are not moving. There they go.
Here they come. I guess they're just a little late.
We got number 5, Jenkins, coming back in to be the quarterback on this play. We got a penalty.
Flag on the play.
Not sure what that is.
Some false start or maybe nothing at all. It might get picked up.
False start on the north side. That will push them back. That's a good turn of events there for Crockett County. Push them back around the 25-yard line, Cavalier territory, late here in the first quarter.
There is Jenkins. He's put in the backfield for a reason because of the use of those legs when he makes a good carry.
Right. Yeah, you can see that he's a true athlete.
Jordan, you don't like to see this. We have a Cavalier down on the field.
Never like to see that. I cannot tell who that is. I'm hoping maybe just a cramp. Yeah, looks like they're going to try to work a cramp out there. You know, get to playing in this hot weather. It tends to happen. So.
And we had Big Z limp off the field as well after that play. I was told earlier this week he's dealing with an ankle issue, and I hope it's not too big of a factor for him tonight, but it's always good to see him suit up.
It is, and the way it appears is that Carson Bridger is kind of on the side, you know, on deck to if Big Z goes down, that Carson will be the person to step up.
And that was number 56, Austin Carroll, dealing with the cramp. It's good to see him walk that off. And Jordan, it looks like to me the first quarter was officially over after that play because we're going to the other end of the field.
So now we're going to enter into the second quarter play. Cavaliers will be in the lead 7-6, beginning of the second quarter. Back with Northside's offense. A second down, 20-yard line inside Cavalier territory. Start out the second quarter.
That's number 12 back in the game. He makes a pass, and that's picked off.
Cavaliers pick up an interception right there.
That's Demo Pickens.
Got open field.
And there he goes.
Brought down just past the 50-yard line.
What a play.
Intercepted the ball in the end zone. Right at the goal line, bringing that around the 53-yard line. It looked like maybe 52. Big run. That was impressive right there. Good read on the ball, way to break on the ball and get to it and bring it in and take it downfield.
And Jordan, he made that play with one hand right there.
Yeah, one hand. That was a one-hand pick.
Demo is another one of those multi-sport athletes that Crockett County High School has, and that I am blessed and able to coach him as well, and he is a great kid too.
Yeah, he was really impressive last year, a major contributor to the offense and to the defense. So you see him continue to advance and get better, and what a run he just right there, big play.
And Jordan, one kid we haven't mentioned tonight, but we've seen him on the field a lot, especially on offense, is Ben Burgess' older brother, Carson Burgess, who lines up at receiver. But there goes DK Woods again. What a play, what a run.
There's not much you can say other than he's just an absolute stud. I mean, he's a great runner. He runs with power and speed. Yeah, it's really impressive. But you were talking about Carson. What a great kid he is anyway. He's just all-around great kid and very, very athletic.
And on that play, I want to give a shout-out to number 72, Travis Cork on the offensive line, who made a great kick-out block to open up that gap for DK.
Ben Burgess dodges one sack and manages to get right past the line of scrimmage there to save a negative play.
Tackle right there for the Indians. Damari Carter.
Actually, he probably picked up a couple of yards there.
Gain on the play. Second down and 7.
So that's going to put us around the 24-yard line.
Second down and 7.
Second quarter, Cavs up 7-6.
24-yard line.
On the 24-yard line in Northside territory.
That's a handoff. It looks like Dupree. Another great push from our offensive line. They are really impressing me tonight, Jordan.
They're doing a great job. I mean, to get that kind of push off on a defense that's really coming at them really hard. And we've seen that defense, make great plays. And right now, the Cavaliers are in a rhythm of good blocking and moving the ball forward.
We got it here, 3rd and 1. Looks like the 17-yard line.
Got a 3rd down here. Ben Burgess at quarterback.
That's another handoff to Dupree. Really nice stop there by it looked like number 77, Dante Sawyer from Northside.
He was just followed by a pile of Northside players.
4th and short. We're keeping the offense on the field, Jordan. We're bringing in number 32, DK Woods, for this.
Can't blame Coach Ward for that. it's great to have a person that you can rely on in this type situation. The very, very
Northside stacking the box here, Jordan. We're going to give it to him anyway, and DK bounces outside. He's definitely going to get the first down.
Get the first. Good read to bounce. That play did not appear to be designed as a bounce, but as a hole was completely collapsed in. He saw green grass, and he took that route and picked up the first down, keeping our offense on the field.
Ball spotted just inside the 10-yard line. First down for Crockett County.
So that's going to put us right on the 10-yard line. First and
goal.
Yeah, first and goal.
Northside brought the house on that one. We're lucky enough to even pick up a yard there.
Yeah, and of course, I think if they see Dick Highland in the backfield at this point, they're going to bring those inside people and cover those inside gaps up, try to collapse them, and force him to go outside. But forcing him outside is not always the best idea. As we just on the previous play, we saw him make positive yards in a situation that wasn't designed to. Looks like the play is in. Colin remains in the backfield.
Another give to him. That time he found a hole, and he ran over his defender to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Crockett County. To Kylan Woods. What a run.
He absolutely muscled his way into that end zone just then.
That looked like Jarvis Perry to you?
That looked a whole lot like Jarvis Perry to me.
Looked like Jordan Branch to me. That number 32 used to being in the end zone in a Crockett County Cavalier jersey.
Yeah, man, that was a great run by DeKylan, and that's the kind of thing he's just capable of, and that's why you're seeing them bring so many people when he's in that backfield.
Number 85, Avery Hurst in on the kick to make it an 8-point game. And that kicks right through the uprights. Crockett County here in the second quarter, up 14-6 here in Jackson, Tennessee.
Hey, that's a pretty good lead we have on them right now. Especially we've been able to, pretty well contain their stud receiver, running back. He's took one hard defensive play on us, but other than that, we've done a good job kind of keeping him at bay. Our offense has really picked up the pace there, and that series especially. You saw some great runs and a great interception there by our defense too, that put us back on the offensive side of the ball.
Extra point good. Our score: Crockett County 14, Northside 6.
Crockett County coming back on the field to kick it away. The north side ready to kick. Smith is not back to receive in this return formation. Rather, Miles Howard seems to be prepared to receive here. Hurst getting ready to kick. Up.
A little pooch kick. Good play there by Northside to catch that and fall on it.
Going to put Northside having a first down right around the 42-yard line, 41-yard line.
Jordan, that last drive we had, of course, the pick by Demo to bring it back into their territory was massive, but wearing them down, we have to keep the ball on the ground, I feel like, because they are capable enough with the talent and athletes they got. They can tie this game up on one play.
Absolutely. And of course they know we have a young quarterback, lacks experience. They're going to try to key in on that. So keeping the ball on the ground is probably the better option tonight.
Ball on the 41-yard line. First and
And, you know, if you're Ben, that takes a lot of pressure off of you when you have so many guys around you who make your job easier.
Right.
And then once we see they keep piling it in, they keep stacking the box, that's when you'll see Ben show off his arm talent. We will take them over the top. We got a counter, handoff to number 6, Hudson. Great pursuit right there. That looks like number 50. Randall Perry on the tackle.
Randall Perry. You know, that's a play that hurt us earlier. Their first drive, they brought that counter in, and it really hurt us. They had huge yardage on that. So to correct that and read that, great job to Randall Perry on getting that tackle and reading that counter.
It only looked like about a 2-yard gain. They got the ball here at the 44. Looks to be about 2nd and 8. They're unleashing it. What a throw.
Great
what
throw
a play.
by quarterback.
And that was number 1. That's Miles Howard catching that for a touchdown. Great throw by number 12, Henry Chabot, for the Indians.
Beautiful ball. Right into Howard's hands. He takes it into the end zone for a Northside touchdown.
And that's really tough with the formation Northside had. They had trips to the strong side of the field. It really left Demo there on the island. I mean, there's not much
hard
you
to
can
cover
do.
that.
Oh, wait, Jordan. It looks like Howard stepped out of bounds.
Whoa, yeah, they are spotting the ball
At the 20.
At the 20, so we're not giving them the touchdown.
We called a break there. Now we have to
Yes,
take
we did.
advantage of it. That's number 12, Chabot on the run. That's a good run from the senior quarterback.
Yes, sir.
Tackle by number 35, Jake Knox.
Going to bring the ball down to around the 15-yard line. You're bringing up a 2nd down. Cavaliers in the lead, 14-6.
See Chabot come off the field right there, and they send in number 5, Jenkins, to be quarterback on this play. I would have to assume that's tough. That's a really tough prep throughout the week in practice, having to prepare for 2 different quarterbacks,
That
2
would-
different styles.
That would be tough. It'd take a
And
lot
here
of
goes
reps.
Jenkins on that run, but Randall Perry.
Great job, Randall Perry. You know, a new name that we're calling this year. Great to see Randall out there. I know his dad, Shane, is real proud of him right now.
Great play by Randall making that. Bringing down Jenkins for a loss. And it looks like we got 3rd and 7. This is a massive, massive play for our defense and really for the momentum of this game.
2 great plays by Randall in the same series.
We got a screen pass to Howard.
Great
That
coverage by the
time,
Cavaliers.
Demo Pickens brings him down, and he forces a 4th down. That was a tackle for loss there, Jordan.
Yeah.
Great play by Demo.
Great coverage. That's what you want to see. He did not give them any room to make any kind of move there. So that brings up a Northside 4th down. Ball on about the 19-yard line.
There we go. We got trips to the strong side of the field. I'm keeping my eye on number 25, Javonte Smith.
Northside really spreading the field to spread our defense out. Ball is
They're
in
going
the
to
air.
Howard again in the corner of the end zone.
I don't know. They are going to call
They
a
are
touchdown.
calling a touchdown.
I couldn't tell if he was outside of the end zone there when he brought the ball in. Tough call. I go with what the officials say. It was definitely towards the back of the end zone.
It was a great throw.
Beautiful ball, good catch. You got to get the north side on that. So that'll give them 6, bringing us to 14-12. Cavaliers in the lead.
It looks like to me, Jordan,
They're going to go for a 2-point
I think
conversion
they are
here to
too.
try to tie it up. This is a big play for Crockett County.
here we go. We got Jenkins, number 5, in, the running quarterback that we have had to prep for all week.
Yes. Crockett County's got to make a stop here.
Oh, what a play.
Great.
Counter over to Miles Howard, but it looks like he got it.
Call it. So that's going to tie the ball game up. A beautifully designed play by a great Northside coach. We knew that we were going to come over here and face a great coach that has a history of winning and a history of putting together great football teams. That will tie it up in the second quarter, 14-14. Cavaliers have a fight on their hands tonight.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Here we are, a tied-up ball game here in the second quarter.
We got number 3 Pickens and number 7 Greenhill on the back end, ready to receive this kick.
So that's going to light a fire under Northside a little bit, tying up this ball game again. They're definitely going to be looking to get their offense back on the field.
It's a line drive kick. And Demo will play it on the hop.
Demo looking for a hole. He
found
it.
That hole. There he goes.
A second one. Again, brings
return.
It right around the 50, just like he did earlier. What a run. You've got to give him his props there. He found 2 different holes that he was able to advance the football through, putting us on the 50-yard line to start our drive.
Jordan, there's not many 16, 17-year-old kids who are in high school out there where, you might have given up 2 big plays when you were on the defensive end. That hurt your team, but you come back with a 40-something yard kick return to put the offense in great position.
It shows resiliency by the Cavaliers. DK back in the backfield.
And that's Hobson on the jet sweep here. Good block by Deuce.
Great blocks picked up there on the outside edge.
Look about a 5, 6, 7 yard gain there, Jordan.
Not many touches so far by Marion, but it shows that he has just as capable as anyone to get in there and run the ball. And, jet sweep is a hard play to run. You've got to have speed, and you've got to get to that outside really, really fast. And he did that. So that's going to pick up about 5 there, putting us on the 45-yard line.
We got Ben dropping back, and he's got Willie Dre Walker coming out of the tight end position on the hop route. And that's going to bring the ball all the way down to what looks about the 1-yard line. What a catch and throw by Burgess to Walker there.
Good redemption there for Ben. His last throw resulted in a pick 6.
And we're getting on the ball in a hurry. We're going under center. Looks like Burgess on the quarterback sneak. And we're in the end zone. Jordan, we're back in the lead very quickly.
Call it a touchdown. So that puts us 6 on the board. You got to hand it to Ben Burgess for leading that offensive series there. A sophomore coming in with a big pass play and then getting behind his line and driving into the end zone. What a great drive there by the Cavaliers. Great job of Ben for leading that offense to that point.
And that makes the score 20-14, pending this extra point by number 85, Hurst. Once again, we do apologize. We do not have the time of this game. Just a reminder, there was some weather compilations. And we went for 2, and we hit Willie Walker in the end zone on the hot route, and that makes it 22-14, Jordan. Look at that. Trickery from the Cavaliers sideline.
Yeah. Not a common thing that you see.
The Cavaliers 22 and the Indians 14 in the second quarter of play.
Makes it 22-14 here. If I was to guess on the clock, I would assume we're about midway to late second quarter.
Most likely. So right now we've got about 181 devices viewing the live stream tonight. We want to thank you for joining the broadcast and trusting us and dealing with two less than amateurs calling a ball game. And I hope we're doing the best that we can to bring it to you.
Yeah, Jordan, this is my first time doing something like this, and I got old buddies from I went to high school with at Crockett County and friends that I went to college with who keep texting me.
Yeah, that's just part of it.
Man, they're putting a lot of pressure on me.
Yeah.
Got a couple of them watching in East Tennessee just to make fun of me.
That's great. I want to do a little shout out to Brennan Hurst. He's running our camera tonight, a high school student. Doing a great job for us. All right, Cavaliers ready to kick. Hurst kick is in the air, another pooch kick.
I think that's pretty smart, keeping the ball away from number 25 Smith down the back end.
You know, he started fielding that around the 31-yard line. The ball's going to be spotted inside the 40, around the 38, it looks like. So, yeah, I think they're doing a good job of keeping it away from number 25.
Like we said on the last drive, Northside's offense came out in the field. They can tie the game in a hurry. We really need our defense to bear down here on this drive. And, you know, Jordan, I was not. We've been so focused on number 25, Javante Smith, but the damage tonight has really come when Northside's had the ball from their quarterback, number 12, Henry Chabot, and number 1, Miles Howard at receiver. He has been incredible on the outside.
Chabot's a great throwing quarterback. He has great ball placement, and you know that makes the receiver's job so much easier. Northside's going to call a timeout.
I think that's their third and final one of the half. There
Should be. We're going to take a short break. We'll be with you after the timeout. Back in.
That's a handoff to number 6, Corliss Hudson, for a very minimal gain.
Good pursuit by Cavalier defense there on that.
It looked like number 78, Josh Simmons there, the man in the middle, stuffing that run.
That's going to put the ball on the 40-yard line.
9 yards to go.
Should be a second down. About 9. We are in the second quarter. Cavaliers are currently in the lead.
22-14 for those who are not watching. After we got that touchdown, we pulled a trick up our sleeve and scored on the extra point out of the PA attempt formation. And we got they reverse. They're trying to get Smith the ball in open space, but great pursuit by our defense and Caden Greenhill with a solo tackle in the backfield.
Can't say enough about what our Cavalier defense just did to shut down that. You know, what was designed to be a trick play, catch them off guard. The discipline they had to stay at home and field that run by a great runner and to keep him behind the line of scrimmage there. So they have a loss of yards on a play they were expecting a huge gain on.
And that's Deuce. He's going down with the cramp right there. You can see he was trying to get attention to the sideline. Luckily, he was able to get the attention of a ref there. goes jogging off the field now.
Luke, it's a hot night out there. It's humid, and you're going to see cramps like that. That's our second one to see tonight on the Cavalier side of the football. Just glad it's not serious injuries. It's just cramps we're dealing with. So timeout is being carried out right now as both teams go and talk to their coaches.
We must have called one there for this big third down, which helped able to get Deuce off the field there to deal with that comment.
Yeah.
Thankfully for us, that was just our first one of the half, and so if we can get the ball back, my assumption will be we're ready to go in a 2-minute situation with 2 timeouts in our back pocket.
Right. Timeout is over. Cavaliers defense comes back on the field.
And the guy replacing Deuce here on our side of the field at corner is number 19, sophomore Ian Greenberg, another multi-sport athlete, another great kid, and it really shows how young we are, Jordan.
But you know that sophomore class has got some legitimate athletes in it.
And that's another great play by Chabot. He doesn't force anything. He takes checkdowns when needed, and he hit there. Number 13, Caleb Northern, who picked up a very big gain for the Indian first down.
Well, I can just repeat what you said. He's a great quarterback. Huge weapon for Northside. Like you said, he's cool, calm, and collective, and makes the right decisions when he needs to. And he's making this ballgame pretty difficult. Ian Greenberg stays in the game. Again, a very capable player.
We got another pass right here. Chabot rolling out. And that time, Randall Perry is able to stop him for a short gain. Chabot does get out of bounds. So that stops the clock.
I'm going to put him around the 41, it looks like, inside Crockett County territory. Yeah, 41-yard line. We're in the second quarter. Again, we do not have a time for you due to scoreboard complications. Chabot communicating with some of his offensive players, getting in position.
It looked like a little miscommunication there. I think that was supposed to be a run, but Chabot's just going to take it for himself.
Yeah, and it does well at it.
He's a senior.
I don't think that was a play action play.
No,
I think that was designed a run, and he was talking to that tailback behind him, before the snap, and the tailback had some kind of a confusion, you could tell. So definitely something that. Nothing that he turned into something.
Chabot and Hudson definitely getting on the same page here. We got a screen pass to number 2, Davian Carruthers, who picks up a pretty good gain as well.
Right now, Northside is marching down the field deep into Cavalier territory.
It'll be about a 9-yard gain for a second and short.
Right on the 15-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Northside, starting at the 15.
That's a false start.
That's a false start on the north side. That will march them back again. But that can almost work against you with Chabot in there. Just giving him a little bit more room. He's not so closed in. He's gonna get that first down again.
Especially through such a beautiful deep ball.
Exactly.
Don't want to see Howard or Smith break free and Chabot can just throw and they can run right under it.
Yeah, it opens up some field for them to
capitalize on their athletes for sure.
Yeah, Coach, we got our starting left tackle, Carson Bridger, in the game on defense now, replacing Big Z. I really hope that ankle's not bothering him too much. But we do have a very capable guy in there taking his place.
Yeah, Carson's a big physical player, very devoted athlete, multi-sport athlete.
Another sophomore, too.
Another sophomore, again, that sophomore class. It's been a class that I've been ready to see getting to the varsity level play. And you can see already in week 1 what a huge part they're going to play in this season. I have full confidence in Carson's ability to play that tackle position.
Yeah, Jordan, if you all watching can't tell tonight, the amount of sophomores and juniors we have on the field that make such an impact. All these kids play multi-sports, not just for football, but the future of Crockett County athletics is in a really good place right now.
Absolutely.
And that's another screen trying to get an isolation play here. Number 2, Carruthers. He makes a man miss. And it looks like, Jordan, we got a 3rd and short, a 3rd and 1 right here.
Big play for Crockett County.
5, Jenkins is putting his helmet on. I would not be surprised here, Jordan, if he goes into the game at quarterback.
Ball spotted at the 7-yard line.
There he goes.
There he is calling the play.
So far tonight, every play when Jenkins has been in the game has been a run, but I did see him throw in warm-ups as well, and he has just as capable of an arm as Chabot.
He did in warm-ups.
That's a new runner in the backfield, number 17. Number 17, Berningo Moppins. And he's going to get in for the touchdown.
So the north side will pick up a 7-yard touchdown. And we will see what the coach elects to do here. If he tries, looks like he's going to try to go for that 2-pointer. Try to make up that difference.
22 and north side 20. Indians will attempt.
Moppins is staying in the backfield with Jenkins. And that's quarterback run. Jenkins on the carry. Is he in?
Jenkins on the keeper.
The signal.
It's close.
They gave it to him. That's a tie game.
Tied ball game. Northside picks up a 2-point conversion there in the second quarter. Probably really close to the half here at this point.
It's a real strong run there by number 5 Jenkins, just putting his head down and fighting for that extra yardage.
Doesn't make it 22-22.
Yep, 22-22.
Tied ball game, likely to go tied into the half. Pretty well matched ball game here, Luke.
2 really good teams. That's what we thought tonight. Both teams are very, very talented, very, very evenly matched on the perimeter. And so far, we haven't been able to see one side take advantage of the other in the trenches. And we said going into tonight, that's the key to the game. Which side's going to win the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball, not just offensively.
You know, Northside's had several penalties, yet they're tied. They're in a tied run with us. You take away those penalties, what's the difference then?
Hopefully that cramp isn't bothering Deuce too bad. He's not going in on the return for kickoff this time. And we got Squirt Pickens back in there with his older brother Dino. And then Jordan, we got Northside's kicker, number 12. Mr. Chabot, I guess he just does it all for him.
He's all around
athlete. That's a really
athlete.
good kick, too, down to Squirt, who receives it at the 5.
Man, he's fast. Oh, and an absolute stick.
That was a very, very big hit there by number 15, George Starr, who makes a big play. And we're here on the north side of the stadium, and you could see the crowd just erupt on that hit.
Huge hit.
Squirt's one of the toughest kids I know. He popped right back up without even a
He sure did.
bruise.
That many kids are going to bounce back that quick on a hit like that.
We
Huge
got
hit.
the ball. Seems like the 20, Jordan.
Yep. Ben Burgess will start his drive with Cavalier offense.
You might even know what the time is. You would think
the
20-yard line, I would guess you're going to see us hurrying down the field a little bit more on this series.
I think, Jordan, we're going to know about as much as the rest of the audience and just the crowd here in the stadium, depending on what play call we have here with how much time's left.
Exactly. And being
We're
throwing the
throwing
balls
it.
Evident of short time probably.
Looked like Willie slipped there.
He intended for Willie Walker. He had to stretch out. He slipped a little bit. Almost a completion. Not a bad ball by quarterback Burgess. But I would suspect you're going to see more passing attempts in this series.
Second down and 10 for the Cavaliers.
We're going to spread trips here with Walker lined up on the outside. And Northside's bringing the heat. And we got a penalty. So the false start looks like on us, Jordan.
It appears that's going to be the call, not what you want to see right now.
It is.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be.
False start called against Crockett County. 5-yard penalty.
We've got Northside fans looking at us in the booth asking if we have a time. Everybody's pretty curious about that. I'm more curious about the second half when we're going to know the ball game's over.
Exactly. Sure is good to have football back in Tennessee.
Man, it is. It's been too long.
Talk about this is one of the most entertaining first halves of high school football I've seen in a very, very long time.
Yes, it's been a good first game.
There we go. Looks to be about second and 15.
Timeout.
Definitely
Crockett County.
That's our second one.
So during the timeout, we're going to take a short break. Stay with us. Over. Cavaliers coming back on the field. Again, we're guessing. Again, we don't have access to a time clock. We are in the second quarter, close to the half, we believe. Play calling indicates right now that we're deep in the second half.
A little speed option.
Ben breaks one tackle, only to be met by another tackle.
Made the correct read, Jordan.
Made the right read in pulling the ball and taking it. Good, good broke tackle there the first time. That Northside answers with good pursuit. Not a huge gain.
And that run play does not hurt us, Jordan, because Northside does not have a way to stop the clock right now to get the ball back.
Very true.
They've had to use, I know at least 2 of their timeouts on just not having enough men on the field so far in this first half, so that's very, very big. Northside's bringing the heat again. The screen.
Almost picked off. Ben under pressure. 2 guys in his face in the backfield. He tries to make a play. Almost picked off, but Northside could not bring it in. So that's going to bring up 4th down deep in their own territory, and it appears they're going to elect to punt it away.
That's Avery Hurst coming out to punt. Jordan, that pass was intended for Dre Walker, and Dre, he's the biggest kid in the entire school system, so it's very uncommon to see a ball out of his reach.
Exactly.
And they gonna go with a midnight three.
And they do have the stud, number 25, Javante Smith, out ready to return. Another great kick by Hurst, making him go backwards.
Hurst has got a leg, that's for sure. 25 begins to field. DK all over and pushes him out of bounds. Good save there by DK. Good
Great pursuit.
punt coverage there. Staying in their lanes and getting to the ball carrier. Going to put us around the 44, 45, 44-yard line. Going to bring up first down late in the second quarter for Northside.
And you know, Jordan, the key to the game, who's going to control the line of scrimmage, it's really been Northside's passing game that has done most of their damage offensively.
They've been really successful in the passing game. And you got to give that to Chabot, just being a solid passer. With great receivers, but like I said, you have a great ball coming at you. It's a lot easier for the receiver. And Chabot will be leading the offense right now at quarterback. Cavalier defense back to normal, it appears. No subs.
Got a whistle on the field. Flag. That's a false start on the Indians.
Yes. You know, I was watching Randall Perry right there as he was watching that backfield. He was fixing to attack a gap. He'd already made that read, and that's just an indication that he has watched film. He's practiced well this week, and that's probably the success you've seen is his prep for this game up until this point. Great read right there of a play that didn't even get to mature.
Absolutely, and having Randall step up this year, that really gives us, our team, 4 guys who can play that middle linebacker position that we can rotate in and out with Knox, Carroll, Randall, and
oh man, almost picked off there.
Almost picked off by Hobson.
Again, Randall Perry was all over it, almost slapped the ball down, but then we almost picked it off too. So riskiest pass we've seen all night by Chabot.
Back to what I was saying, Randall Perry, Jake Knox, DK Woods, Austin Carroll, all 4 of those guys are incredibly capable to handle that middle linebacker position. That's a great blessing that our team has this year.
And look what that does as they build up to their senior year, the experience they have when they are seniors and what they'll be able to bring to the team as far as experience goes.
Looks like some confusion there in the north side backfield. Chabot, we got that counter play again, Jordan. But Knox with the great read, staying at home, making the tackle.
Jake Knox is
force a 3rd and long.
A very disciplined linebacker. I said that several times last year. I enjoy watching him play the linebacker position because a counter is not easy to defend if you don't stay at home. And that counter is pretty tricky, and he's literally just handing the ball very slowly to that running back to cut it back the other way. Some discussion going on here. Okay, looks like we're good. The time clock's got to be.
We got to be at the end of the half, I would think.
I think that may be our half. Maybe.
It looks like to me, it looks like both teams are heading to the locker room.
That will bring up halftime. Thank you for tuning in with us. We've got a tied ball game. Come back with us. We're going to be back for the second half of play. We appreciate you tuning in. See you then.
At Foundation Bank, we love working with small businesses, and we serve them uniquely through truly local decision making and underwriting. But we're more than a lender for your small business. We're also a source of financial counsel. Hey, running a small business can be hard and complex, but we can help. Let us learn more about your small business by visiting our website. It's foundationbank.org, or call us at the number on the screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Foundation Bank is a member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our Foundation Benefits with High Interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member of
All right, we're back for third quarter action. My name is Jordan Spraggins. I'm here with the one and only Luke Shelton. We are glad to be with you tonight, bringing you Crockett County at Northside. So we're in a tied ball game, 22-22, and so far a very hard-fought football game by both sides. Looking like it's going to be another hard-fought second half going forward.
Jordan, we received the ball to start the game, so obviously here we are kicking, and Northside has the very dangerous Javante Smith, number 25, back there to return.
Kick is in the air.
It's not Smith. It looks like number 1, Howard, who also has been very dangerous in this game, but great coverage there. A horde of Cavaliers making that tackle. Number 5, Brody Parlow. 45, Luke Beard. 2 sophomores right there on kickoff coverage who make a really good stop on a really good athlete.
Both of those names are names I think you're going to be hearing in the future a lot. Maybe not this season. You will on special teams for sure, but both kids are very promising for the future of Cavalier football.
Go Northside come back out on the field. Jordan, I'd say for them, if you were not with us during the first half, the MVP for the Indians offense so far has definitely been the quarterback, number 12, Henry Chabot.
Correct. There's a flag down, and Whitecap is counting men, so I'm going to say they have too many men on the field. So
that's multiple times tonight, Jordan.
Yeah, they've been able to get the timeout in before the flag was thrown up until that point.
They've either had not enough guys or too many guys. It's multiple times tonight for them.
Right.
But yeah, back to Henry Chabot, the quarterback for Northside. He has been putting the ball wherever he wants tonight. He's been playing very well, and it's made it really, really difficult for our defense. But I know our coaching staff definitely has made some adjustments that we'll see here in this half.
Well, typically that's the case during the halftime break, is you make those adjustments.
Off with Smith on a carry, but it looks like we got a flag. That's definitely going to be a hold.
That's right.
DK was getting held. You can see that from all the way up here, Jordan.
Yeah, 2 flags down to notice that. Very obvious hold, and that's the holding call that just came in.
That's going to make it 1st and 25 to start off this half.
Yes, sir, it is.
Actually,
Cavaliers are catching a break.
halfway distance between the spot and the goal line there. So it looks to be about on the 8 or 9, about to be 1st and 22, 1st and 23. Or excuse me, Jordan, 2nd down.
The only thing about that is Chabot, long yardage doesn't scare him. They spread the field out pretty well.
Oh, it's a low snap, and Chabot picks it up, and this is dangerous.
Great catch with a high ball. He's going to pick up a 1st down.
And that's a guy we really haven't said his name a lot tonight. That's number 2, the junior, Davian Carruthers, who makes an outstanding catch on a broken play. Jordan, and there's really not anything you can do about that.
No. Good jump to get to the ball, and solid catch and a way to bring it in. Chabot, he's a weapon. If you give him an open man, he's going to make a completion. And he's airing the ball this time.
That was really good coverage there by Deuce.
Good job to Deuce on that coverage.
He got turned around, but a great play there at the end, making sure he wasn't making contact with Howard near the sideline, which is what Northside was looking for. They were hoping for a penalty there, but Deuce made a really good play.
And for Deuce to have his back to the ball at that point, he had a break on it late and still managed to be in his face but not touch him.
I think that was the first ball tonight, Jordan, that Chabot is underthrown.
I'm going to say you're right.
So that's really gave us a break there. We got that counter. It looks like Smith. He's trying to bust it to the outside.
But Deuce is all over him.
Jordan, I don't know.
There's a
Is
flag.
that going to be a face mask on us, or is it going to be on them on the stiff arm? I couldn't really tell.
I don't think we face mask. I didn't see a face mask. I did see what could be called a stiff arm.
It looks like they're pointing at our side here. Yep, that's a face mask on us. Yeah.
Face mask called against Crockett County.
And so that's going to be an automatic first down for the Indians.
5-yard face mask penalty.
Never mind, a 5-yard face mask penalty. That's
Brings
new.
up second down.
So we got 2nd and 5 here.
6 yards to go for the Indians.
It's a handoff to the running back, number 6.
You haven't seen many.
Corliss Hudson.
You haven't seen many runs where they run it in A gap. They had a lot of success there. I'm gonna say they're gonna go back to it, but they've been running C gap if they're running the ball most of the game. A few Bs, but that was a solid run.
I think that's a big credit to our defensive line right there in the middle, Josh Simmons. He's really plugging that hole, and there's not a lot of room.
You're right.
Quick pass, low pass, really good catch by Howard, but Gabe Dupree is right there all over it.
We're playing the flat really well.
That's going to be a loss.
They have not been able to do a lot with us in that area of the field tonight. On screens, or quick passes like that, or even when they try a jet sweep type play or an outside bounce. We're covering those really, really well on the outside.
Second down and 12 for the Northside Indians.
I don't see number 3, Demo Pickens out there, Jordan. We got number 19, Ian Greenberg, on the wide side of the field.
Hey, and his pass,
subbing in for him.
the plays that Ian's been in on, he's had good pass coverage.
He's done his job.
Yeah, he's
Chabot's got a lot of time. This time he's just going to take it off and run with it.
where he's also dangerous. And
He makes
Ian,
a really good move there, and that's a big gain for a first down.
Result of the play, Northside Indians, first down.
he's a great athlete. You can't take that from him by any means.
Ball spotted at the 38.
We saw Simmons run off the field. Looks like to me he's getting checked out by the trainer over there on the sideline. And number 72, Travis Court, the senior offensive lineman, has come in for him to fill in that nose tackle position. Hopefully Josh can get back onto the field really soon. With that bunch trip set again. They like to run a lot of counters out of this formation. This time they're going straight play action pass. Looking to take a shot downfield, but Chabot again, he's making something out of nothing. Just finds an open man after really good pass protection. And that's Howard again. The Indians' leading receiver on the night, making a play for a big gain.
Yes, sir. And if I'm calling plays for Northside, it's hard for me not to just keep trusting him to make those passes. He's incredible.
Wait, Jordan, I see a flag on the field. It looks like to be in the Indians' backfield.
I did see the white
That's a
cap.
hold.
Yeah, the Indians' white cap was pointing towards the Indians' end zone. So I thought there may be a flag, but I never saw the flag on the ground.
And that's a hold, yep. So the Cavaliers catch a break there.
Big break.
What turned into a 30-yard gain is now a 10-yard loss. So now we got 1st and 20 for the Indians.
Now I'll go back and I'll say it again. If the Indians weren't taking so many penalties, this game may be a lot different.
Empty, and Chabot is going to have free reign to throw wherever he wants. That time he underthrew it, but really good pressure there by, is that number 62 or 52? I can't see. 52. 52. That's senior Colton Mayo. Really good pressure by him on that play to make it a tough throw.
Yeah, and our DBs were ready for it too. They were on spot.
Brings up second down for the Indians.
The ball's on the 50-yard line. Indians have possession. Second down, third quarter.
Chabot's going to throw it off his back foot in the middle of the Cavalier defense.
Pile of Cavaliers there to meet the receiver. We do have a north side player down while Cavalier player is slow to get up.
That's number 1, Howard Jordan. That's down for them.
He's been a major player for them, a major contributor. He looks like he's upper body, it appears to me, but I hope he's not hurt badly.
That's a kid who's had an amazing game tonight. Really
good to see him bouncing up here.
Absolutely.
Maybe going to be helped off the field, but always good to see a player walk off the field. Maybe he'll make it back in the ball game for the north side.
Jordan, that's a play right there when Chabot throws off his back foot across the middle of the field. That's one we got to capitalize on and not let it land into the arms of a guy in blue.
Absolutely. Again, he's a very talented quarterback. He sees the field very, very well. We've got to have an answer for him.
Let's give a round of applause to our members of our faculty, our Northside High School teachers and staff.
So we got a 3rd and short right here, Jordan. Looks to be 3rd and 2. Maybe we can dial up a little pressure here. I don't know. We haven't done it too much tonight, so we might throw the Indian offensive line off guard.
Yeah. Colton Mayo stays in the tackle position.
Quarterback run in the A gap, and that's enough for the first down.
He was running hard. He met Jake Knox, and Jake Knox don't typically find people that can give him a fit, but I think Jake had his hands full on that tackle.
Yeah, you can see just from down here on the sideline, Chabot is a big kid.
He is a big kid.
And they brought in the running quarterback, Jordan, number 5, Jenkins. He's usually the one in those types of plays, those types of situations, but we can even see tonight, especially on this drive alone, Chabot also can use his legs.
Absolutely.
Oh, Jenkins throwing.
Almost picked
off.
Incomplete, almost intercepted. Davian Carruthers, number 2, the intended
That's Dre Walker who almost came up with that interception there.
All over the ball. You can tell he's kind of beating himself up now for not pulling it in, but you got to credit yourself for being in the right place anyway.
Chabot is running back onto the field.
Again, we've got Crockett County high school student Brennan Hurst running our camera, brother to our kicker for the Cavaliers.
Alumni, Jordan. I think he graduated.
He did graduate, yeah.
2022.
Former.
Oh,
man.
That's a second one. It's right through the hands of Dre Walker. But Chabot, that's a dangerous throw. He got away with it once. Dre made sure he wasn't getting away with it again.
Right.
Very, very massive 3rd down here for the Cavalier defense. North side is on our 25-yard line. Even just a small minimal gain, you know they're going to leave the offense out on the field.
Exactly. And we've had a few third down stops, and we need to see that again right now, and then hopefully a fourth down stop to follow.
Jordan, they just broke the huddle with 12 guys again.
That's killing them. I'm watching their coach. He's tore up.
Coach, you typically don't see, or Jordan, you typically don't see that out of a coach low team. But once again, this is the first game of the season, and there are growing pains.
Yeah. Things that you're going to have to work on coming week.
Jordan, I see down here at the bottom of the field, now in the slot on the weak side of the field. Number 1, Howard, is back in the game.
Good to
so
see that. Good to see
we
that.
are thankful that he's able to go back in. There's Chabot on a 3rd and long, trying to make something out of nothing again. Nolan Turner was putting good pressure on him. Now Austin Carroll's in the pursuit, makes a great play to make it 4th and long.
He makes a great save in that case. Good to see Austin out there making a difference in the football field too.
Short of the first down, brings up 4th down and 8 yards to go.
Yeah, if Austin wasn't there to make that tackle, it was either going to be a first down for Northside or it's going to be really 4th and short. Now this is a tough spot for their offense to be in. We really need our defense to bear down and make a stop right here.
We do.
Biggest play of the ball game up to this point is right here, and Northside's going into empty set, putting all their faith and trust into Chabot, who has been absolute money all night. He's going to let it fly.
Oh man, I almost picked off.
But it is an incomplete pass. Huge for the Cavalier defense. Amarion Hobson and Deuce Greenhill there to break that up. And our offense is coming back on the field after our defense makes a big stop.
First turnover on downs for the Cavalier defense tonight.
Let's see what adjustments our offense has made. Honestly, Jordan, I don't know how many adjustments we have needed to make. I mean, we drove the ball down the field every single drive.
It's very, very difficult when you're sending so many guys, the defense is sending so many guys into the box like they've been doing all night and still have success, and we've had success. So I think our offensive unit is performing well. And they've continuously gotten better throughout the ball game, so I'm hoping that trend continues.
We're starting off with a handoff in the backfield. Once again, like you just said, what's the Northside doing? They are sending a ton of pressure. And they wrapped up Gabe Dupree in the backfield right there on that play.
Yeah, they're attacking A and B gap.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10 for the Cavaliers.
Gabe Dupree stays in the backfield with quarterback Burgess. Play is in. Handoff. And he's got a little room, but he had somebody bothering him.
That's Demo.
Yeah. Demo most likely picked up the first down there. It looks like. Okay, yeah, just short, it sounds like.
3rd and short, Jordan.
3rd and short. I would imagine you might see DK come in this situation. You have every time so far, but right now.
It looks like
Dupree stays in.
We did bring Jake Knox in for Demo, Jordan, so it looks like we're going to be going into more of a heavier set.
It's smart to bring Jake in these situations for sure. This is a huge play. Or they're going to want to pick up the first down.
Jordan, I can't tell. We're bringing up the chains to measure.
I knew it was close before they spotted. I knew where he fell, it was going to be close. And, I knew it was going to depend on the spot.
Hot dogs, hamburgers, chips, candy bars.
We got a 3rd and inches coming up for the Cavalier offense. Big play here if we can get a first down here and maybe even some more yards. At least flip the field position on their side.
So we're going to leave it at 3rd down for Crockett County. We are in the 3rd quarter. Ball game tied. Cavaliers in their own territory around the 34-yard line.
Looks like to me, Joel, we're getting
Burgess
up on the ball
going
very,
under
very
center.
quickly.
Got to push.
Got to push. He got it.
He appears to have
The
gotten
second
it.
effort by Ben right there really is the reason we got that first down. It looked like he was stuffed initially.
It was hard to even see through the pile. It was so crowded. But I told you earlier, Ben is resilient, and Ben's a winner, and he's gonna give it all the effort he has, and you see that in plays just like that.
7-yard line.
And shout out to the offensive line and the blockers for getting in there.
That's a handoff to Dupree. Breaks one tackle, gets positive gain.
Met by a crew of Northside Indians. Again, it's hard to run a football inside the tackles when the box is stacked, yet we're still getting positive yardage.
Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4 for the Cavaliers.
Ball on the 43-yard line for a 2nd down and 4 for the Cavalier offense. Dupree still in the backfield after that very hard-nosed run he just gave us right there. Give it to him again.
Gets the ball. He's making another exceptional run. He's going to pick up a first down.
He carried 3 guys with him.
Yeah, he had people all over him, riding him past the first down marker. Great run.
I mean, how hard is that for a defense to stop? You're dealing with D.K. Woods in the first half, who you saw him truck a guy running into the end zone, and then we bring in Gabe Dupree, who can carry 3 guys with him just as well. I mean, our backfield, the talent we have that can go back there with Ben really takes a lot off his plate.
It does. It gives Ben a huge advantage.
We're going to give it to him again.
Why not? He'll pick up a few, 3 yards maybe.
Comes number 32, D.K. Woods, giving Gabe a much well-deserved breather after
Absolutely.
those
He is deserving of that break. And hopefully Kylan is fresh at this point and ready to go.
You know, Jordan, I think this is the adjustment we made. We realized Northside's offense is playing so good, and Chabot has been such a weapon for them on the other side.
Keep them off the field.
Keep them off the field, ground and pound, use the strength of our offensive line and physicality of our backfield to really take this game over.
Right. I mean, if Chabot's on the field, you're going to struggle.
And that's another positive run, even though it sets us up with about a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. It is very manageable.
Right.
And that was Woods' first carry of this half.
Sophomore Ben Burgess in his first varsity start.
3rd down and 5 for the Cavaliers.
Leading the Cavalier offense pretty well tonight.
So we got Greenville coming in motion over here. And we're going to give it to him. This is the
Kylan
first
do
time
some
we've
blocking,
seen
and he has
Deuce
room.
with the ball tonight on the offensive carry, and he breaks it loose.
Fantastic
He's going
block.
to score.
Kylan delivered a very crucial block that allowed him to make the cut into the green, and he was off to the races after that. Great touchdown, great execution there by the Crockett County offense. well designed, played, well executed.
That's a kid last year, Jordan, who ran for well over 1,000 yards, and he really hasn't carried the ball much tonight. But you can see there, him touching it on that one play, you know he can score in an instant.
He can. He was explosive like that last year. He could make something out of nothing as well.
Kick for Hurst is up and good, and so the Cavaliers go up 29-22 here in the third quarter in Jackson, Tennessee.
Hurst is 100% tonight on extra points. And I've seen improvement in Hurst tonight compared to last year. His punts are great. He's booting the ball down the field on his punts, and he's got great ball control on his kickoff, and doing great with extra points as well. Hurst getting his ball set. Indians ready to receive. Same personnel as usual for the Indians.
Smith and Howard back there. It's like along with the brothers, so 3 weapons that we've seen tonight when they got the ball.
3 names you've heard called a lot. Man.
That takes just a worst bounce possible.
Yeah, great placement.
Bad luck.
Yeah, great placement, just bad bounce. Good, powerful kick. You can't control the bounce. Hurst, I'll go back. I think his improvement is noted. It's obvious. Glad he's a part of our football club here at Crockett County.
So because of that penalty, Northside's going to get the ball here at the 35-yard line. Pretty good field position. That's not something we want to keep giving them with the success they've had tonight.
Right. And what we have to do, Cavalier defense has got to get off the field and get our offense back on the field. The longer you leave Chabot on the field, the more dangerous he is.
Starting off this drive with a handoff to Hudson.
Great stop there on first down for Crockett County.
That's Jake Knox. What else is new?
Yeah, Jake's shaking up a little bit there, maybe a cramp, trying to walk it off. Yeah, and luckily there is some depth at linebacker that he can get a breather and get that worked out, and hopefully we'll see him back in shortly.
There goes number 56, Austin Carroll, into the game to replace Jake after Jake just made a heck of a play on that first down.
Very capable Austin Carroll coming in to sub for Jake Knox.
Big second down here, second and long. Northside's going with an empty set. Yeah. I would not be surprised to see them bring number 25 Smith in motion, and there it comes.
There it is.
And they're going to give it to him.
We've done really well at keeping him contained so far. If we can just continue that trend.
Really good tackle there by sophomore number 19, Ian Greenberg.
Yeah, I'll go back and Ian is very, very capable. He's in the same boat as Ben. I mean, he's his varsity experience consists of this game, and to catch a very talented running back like that and get him down. He did pick up the first down, but good stop, good save there by Ian.
11-yard gain for Javonte Smith.
And once again, to our viewers, we do not have the time here in this game. Our best guess and best assumption, we are near the latter half of the third quarter. The Cavaliers are up 29-22, however, if you were joining us.
Chabot making a last-minute dive there, going to pick up about 5 yards, putting him on a 5-yard line.
And Jordan, we might have caught a break there. It did seem like number 10 for Northside. Zatarius Coleman was streaking down the middle of the field wide open. That's a play that
he could have completed.
He hasn't missed.
He has the ability to complete that. I don't know if he didn't see it, or maybe he just wasn't comfortable making the throw. I don't know, but he should have been comfortable. As we've seen complete some hard passes already.
Northside's going with that trip set that's giving us some trouble. Looks like some miscommunication, but
a lot of pressure on Chabot. Kylan picks up. Good tackle there. Want to hold them. Maybe a loss of 1, maybe 2. Yeah, loss of 2. Puts them back in their own territory on the 48-yard line.
So that's a 3rd and 7, Jordan, that we got. We got to make a stop. If we can hold them right here, we can get the offense back out on the field to hopefully make it a 2-score ball game and really put this thing out of reach.
Right. Chabot.
He's going to launch it.
He's got a man.
What a play by Marion Hobson.
Great defensive play by Hobson there to keep that ball out of the hands of the intended receiver. Beautiful ball, but thrown into double coverage.
Saved a touchdown for sure.
Yes, it did.
And it looks like for the first time tonight, Northside is going to bring the punt team here onto the field.
Have not seen their punt unit all night. And here we are, middle or late third quarter.
Jordan, it looks like to me that might be the end of the third quarter.
It might be. I knew, again, it's hard to judge not having access to the game clock. The only person that has that access is the official over the clock. So that's the end of the third quarter. Cavaliers up by 1 touchdown as we enter the fourth quarter of play in what's been a very exciting ball game, a very close ball game. Great football played on both sides of the ball tonight. Both teams came to play. And the quarter that decides the ball game is right here.
So we've seen Chabot do the kickoffs for Northside. We've seen him make incredible plays as the quarterback for the Indians. Now we're going to see him punt for the first time tonight as well.
I would imagine he's probably pretty talented at that.
And we're sending number 7, Deuce Greenhill, back to receive this punt. This is the part of field, however, where Northside, if they wanted, could have pulled something off. They decide not to. And pretty good punt by Chabot that's going to down us inside the 20-yard line.
So Crockett County's offense is going to come out and have their work cut out for them to march down the field. I'm going to say we're going to see a slow and steady approach to that, to burn up some game clock. The third quarter's been the fastest quarter so far.
Absolutely.
And, I think that's because of Coach Ward's approach to offensive strategy throughout that quarter. And it's like you said, Luke, earlier, it's the only way to keep their biggest weapon, which has been Chabot tonight, off the field is to keep your offense on the field.
That's what we said at the beginning of the game. Whoever's going to win that battle at the line of scrimmage, in the trenches, be able to control the possession of the ball and drives, will come out on top. And it looks like for the first time tonight, we're going 2 men back there lined up with Burgess. We see number 6 Walker and number 32 Woods back there with him. And we're going to give it to Woods.
Woods got
Walker.
He trucks 1, he trucks 2, but then gets brought down on the third hit.
I do see a flag on our side of the field, Jordan, around the 10-yard line. Don't know what it is.
I don't know.
Woods just came off the field, a little gimpy. Hope that's nothing serious, but it's a false start on us, so we're going to see a first 15.
False start on us.
That's what he said too.
Against the Cavaliers.
Hey, he's been here so long.
Illegal motion is the call.
We did not need that to start out this drive. Makes our work even harder at this point.
It's number 29, Gabe Dupree. Picks up a very solid run there on 1st and 15 to bring us back to what seems to be a second manageable from that situation we were just in.
Northside Indians on the tackle.
He said he's ready to go home. You hear how tired his voice is?
Number 29 for the Cavaliers, the ball carrier.
Going to sub out.
Subbing out Dupree. We're seeing number 4, Marion Hobson, line up in the backfield for the first time tonight. It's either been Walker, Woods, or Dupree. This is the first time we've seen this look.
And very capable man in the backfield there. Could be exciting to see.
We give it to him on a counter set. He picks up a positive play, makes it 3rd and about 5, which is very manageable for our offense up to this point.
Yes, sir.
And that's Carson Bridger, number 79, who was slow to get up. So it looks to be staying on the field, shaking it off here for this big 3rd down for us.
Well, again, a sophomore. Toughing it out and staying in the ball game.
There we go. Dupree has sub back in to come into the backfield in this 3rd and 5.
Tries to draw him off.
Northside brings a lot of heat, and they stiff him up.
They bring the whole defense towards that run attempt.
Big stop in the middle of the line of scrimmage. Brings up 4th down and 5 for the Cavaliers.
This is a very, very massive play right here. I would not be surprised to see Northside bring some pressure because of where we're at on the field. We really need a good boot from Hurst right here because they have number 25, Javonte Smith, back there ready to return. We know what he can do with the football in his hands.
Yes, sir. He's had some really, he's given us some close calls tonight that we've been able to snag him and get him down. But at any minute, he can make a huge play.
Oh, so you just changed the whole alphabet of this thing.
There's a flag.
Yeah, the announcer did.
There's a flag.
That's a delayed game on us, Jordan.
It is. Another mistake there in this series from the Cavaliers.
Now Avery's going to have to be punting from his end zone, which is never a comfortable position to be in.
No, it's not.
Ball now spotted at the 15.
Ball's in the air.
Another great punt from Hurst. That ball just traveled
Calls a fair
over
catch.
50 yards in the air right there. That was incredible.
Going to be spotted around the 42-yard line.
Great hang time right there on that punt by Hurst, which really made sure that Smith could not make a return on the play.
Forced him to make that fair catch call. Cavalier defense back on the field. An essential series for them to get right back off the field.
Reminder, the score is 29-22. The Cavaliers are up. We are in the 4th quarter, but because of scoreboard complications, we do not have the time for that. That's a handoff to number 17, go Maupin's. We picked up 8, but we got a flag on the far north side of the field near the Crockett County sideline. It's a false start on north side, which takes away that 8-yard run.
Yes. A little confusion right now with the north side offense.
Jordan Chabot is staying on the sideline right now. They have Jenkins as the quarterback. They did on this pass play, and now they're going to have it like that again right here. Off to Maupin's, about the same play they just ran, and Maupin's once again picks up about 8 yards.
Yep.
And he ran for one in tonight, and every other time he's touched the ball, he's made very positive plays, which hasn't been often.
Going to put him in a 2nd and about 7 situation.
We still have Jenkins in at quarterback. Chabot is staying on the sideline.
Don't really understand that, but unless they're trying to slow the game down a little bit. It's hard to know, without the game clock to understand the approach.
That's a hand off to Maupin's again. He finds a hole, and he just busted one wide open.
Man, he's a great running back that we haven't been able to call on much tonight, but
that plays about 20-25-yard gain, and Ian Greenberg, sophomore corner, once again making a very big tackle out in the open field to stop that from progressing even farther. And for the first time tonight, I see number 23 Squirt Pickens checking in to play in our back end in the safety's position, and bumped Amarion Hobson down to kind of that slot, strong safety position. Gabe Dupree just checked out of the game, and they still have Jenkins in. Very tight-knit formation. This time he's going to keep it himself for about 4 yards, it seems like.
Yeah, there's an obvious attempt to slow this ball game down on the north side of things. So the fourth quarter could be far longer than what we saw in the third, with both teams trying to slow the ball game down.
29-22 in favor of Crockett County.
Very experienced coach here at Northside that has won many ball games, and you have to assume that his approach is going to be trusted.
We see a pass from Jenkins, and he hits number 25 Javante Smith, who makes a great play.
Probably his best reception all night.
That's
other
a
than
tough
the pitch.
catch.
He made a great catch and turned the Jets on and made several yard. Got a several yard pickup there. Good at going to put him in the red zone around the 8-yard line, 9-yard line maybe. Still that very tight package.
This time he hands off to Hudson, who gets a nice push right up the middle for about 4 or 5 yards.
Which will bring them to 2nd down here in the fourth quarter, maybe about midway through the fourth quarter.
That's our guess.
That's our guess. Close as we can get you. Cavaliers currently up by 7, and Northside very close to making a change in that.
Defense really needs to pull that bend, don't break mentality right here. And this time we got the quarterback on a keeper.
And he's in for a Northside touchdown. No flags on the ground.
Coach, they just put up the 2 on the sideline. Northside's looking to take the lead in this game.
Yes, they are.
It is now 29-28 Crockett County. Northside just scored. It looks like to us they will be going for 2 right here.
they've had some success with that. It would be great to know what the time clock is at this point in the time to know if they make this what Crockett County has to do to survive the ball game.
There we go. It's a handoff to Moppins, but Jake Knox. What a big play in the backfield.
Huge read there by Jake Knox getting back there. And again, Jake he's a little beat up, as you can tell, just the way he's moving, but he still got there and made a big play. And man, that was a huge play. So that leaves Crockett County in the lead by a point, and that point can make a huge difference. We're getting some rumors of 5 minutes being left in the ball game. So about 5 minutes left in the ball game. Unofficial, roughly 5 minutes. Crockett County ready to receive, 1 point in the lead. You can bet that Coach Ward's going to take a very slow, old school ground and pound approach to burn some clock up. And Ward's a coach that's kind of known for that offense. It's kind of the foundation of what he does. So he's got many plays in a large backfield as far as depth goes to pull that off. We just got to make sure we continue to make positive yardage.
We're really going to see right here a big test for our offensive line to show us what we can do the remainder of this season. Can we go into that 5-minute offense where we can just really slowly tick away the time and in this game before Northside has a chance to get the ball in their hands?
This paints a huge picture of the kind of team we are right here in these last
drive kick, and that's Demo on the return. He's got a hole.
He's got a lot of room.
And there goes Demo Pickens down the sideline.
He's pushing another guy down the field.
He's still going.
He goes out of bounds.
What a run.
Pushes a defender out of bounds with him around the 35-yard line. Huge play that Crockett County needed desperately, but now it's just going to force them to move very slowly at this point. You're probably going to see delayed snaps. The problem is there's not a play clock either. So it's going to be hard for Ben to make a judgment on where the play clock is.
Only way Ben can do that is with the official behind Northside's defense. He is supposed to be signaling the play clock when it gets down to about 10 seconds. We haven't had any issues with that tonight except that one punt there on our last drive. But other than that, we've been able to do a good job with it. And now it's up to Ben and the offense. Can we choke this lead away and end this game right here on this drive?
DK in the backfield, not surprising.
That's who's getting it. And that's a big hole. What a block by Walker.
Just shy of the first down there. It's going to be about a 9, maybe 8-yard gain.
And also a big block by number 52, Colton Mayo, our right tackle, making that hole as wide as it can be.
Great job to Colton Mayo. Several times now we've called his name both offensively and defensively tonight. Solid football player, obviously.
Exactly. Keeps the clock moving here for about a second and 2 for the Cavalier offense. And you can see here we are definitely taking our time getting the play call in, and we will take our time snapping this ball.
So we're on about the 39-yard line in the fourth quarter, 1 point up. Less than 5 minutes to be played in the ball game.
Woods again, another big hole, this time on the left side of the offensive line.
The first down.
That time it was Carson Bridger and what looked to be like number 72, Travis Court, making a big hole.
I have to go back and say the sophomores are really making a difference in this ball game. Very talented bunch of sophomores in every sport. the Kylan will stay in.
First and 10 for us at their 22-yard line. If I'm not mistaken, Northside should have 2 timeouts remaining in this game. Now it's only a matter of time when they use them.
Another big run by the
he's
Kylan.
still
He
up.
is still just running over people. Puts us in the red zone inside of Indian territory. You know, this puts the Indians in a bad situation if we take this to the end zone.
First and goal, it seems to be about the 5-yard line. We're leaving Woods in the game. He has just been a bell cow all night.
There is a timeout being
Stoppage on the
called.
field.
Yeah.
Are they reporting the time to each coaching staff? I can't really tell
Maybe.
what's going on here.
Maybe. Is that a 4? I couldn't tell what he was holding up.
Did you say 2 minutes?
4 minutes remaining.
4 minutes unofficially, I guess. It came from unofficial, but maybe it's 4 minutes even. Remaining in the ball game, Cavaliers trying to score on a first and goal attempt.
So now with it, they're still having 4 minutes left in the game. That's a lot of time. Even if Northside gets the ball, that's plenty of time. We've seen them. They're explosive.
They can move the ball quickly.
They can, but now they have to score a touchdown because DeKylan Woods just ran in for another one.
Yep. I don't know how many that is for him. Big night for DeKylan. We expected no less, of course. Offensive unit's playing pretty solid tonight, especially for a week 1 game. Coach Ward will bring out the PAT team.
This is Hurst. This extra point is extremely important. And he nails it.
He's made every one so far tonight. What a great job by Hurst. Great kicks tonight. So it's going to bring several options here. Coach Ward could try the onside. That's an option. Very, very risky option. He could freely kick it down the field and let defense do the work and hopefully get off the field quick. Northside's they've got to score and try to tie up the ball game.
Cavaliers are now up 36-28 after that extra point by Hurst. So either way now, if Northside scores, they have to go for 2 to tie up this ball game. They have a shot at sending it to overtime.
Yeah, they have no chance but to get a 2-point conversion following a touchdown.
Which they have done tonight. As we saw the last time they scored, our defense came through with a very big stop.
Yes, so that's it could go either way.
Jordan, we came into tonight's game, we knew about the skill talent that we have everywhere, all over the field, from wide receiver to tight end to linebacker, DB, running backs, Ben at quarterback. And the biggest question mark was, could our offensive and defensive lines hold up? And tonight they have, especially on the offensive end. That's what's really impressed me. But that kick right there, that doesn't help us out. That's a kick out of bounds, so that allows the Indians to get the ball at the 35-yard line, which gives them a shorter field than what we were hoping for.
This might be the most important defensive series of the night. Obviously, it is the most important so far. And
well, it looks like to me, Jordan, Northside just declined that penalty.
They want the ball.
They want Smith to have a chance to return that.
Yeah.
Which we have seen. Our special teams unit has called a couple pooch kicks tonight to make sure that the ball doesn't go into his hands. So I would not be shocked at all to see that right here.
Yeah, and roughly put them in the same range. I mean, you would assume it would put them in about the same field position that they had just then. Hurst coming back out on the field. Going to kick it again. Hurst getting ready and set. Here we go.
He's kicking it away from Smith and kicks it to number 2. And that ball stays in bounds for us. And we really got to make a really good play here.
Have to make a good play. He breaks one tackle.
Great coverage there by our kickoff unit.
Stayed in their lanes.
And that's Luke Beard again on the kickoff coverage tackle, along with another sophomore, Squirt Pickens, along with number 24, Lathan Bonds, who is one of the 5 seniors on this Cavalier football team. And now Northside has to go 90 yards to score a touchdown and then add on a 2-point conversion to tie this game and send it to overtime. But we know that they have the talent and firepower to do so, even if that means the quarterback who's been giving us trouble all night, number 12, Henry Chabot, is on the sideline.
Right.
That is something I was not expecting to see on this drive.
So right now we're up to 252 devices currently tuning in with us on a very exciting ball game here in Northside.
Jordan, Northside just called their second timeout on the half.
Yeah.
That is massive.
It's huge. That leaves them with 1. And, you know, they declined the penalty that would have put them starting at around the 35. So now a worse field advantage. Just had he burn a timeout, likely because too many men on the field, maybe. I don't know. Or confusion or changing plans. So they're left with 1 timeout. I'm assuming we're, you know, somewhere around 3-minute, 30-second range.
Yeah, Jordan, number 5, Jenkins, the quarterback who was in for what was supposed to be that first down snap, came off the field very frustrated. We were a little confused as to why he was in the ball game and not Chabot, but we can see right here Chabot's going back out there with the offense.
So if you're just tuning in with us, we do not have a game clock. We do not know the time. We just know it's short time. In the fourth quarter, Cavaliers are up by 8, leaving the only thing that Northside can do is get in the end zone and then go for 2. So a lot of pressure on Northside, a lot of pressure on the Cavalier defense right now.
And they're running out a guy late. They had 10 guys. When they broke that huddle, they just ran out another receiver late.
Yeah.
That's multiple. That's a lot more times than you would want for as a coach.
And the coach is not going to be happy about that.
And Chabot's going to have to take off and run with that one. He gets really nowhere. Great coverage on the back end by the Cavalier defense and great pressure, it looks like right there, by number 76, Big Z, Zarafin Guardian.
That was probably the best we've controlled Chabot all night. He just didn't have any options there because he is fully capable of tucking and running, but he just had no options. Great defensive play.
I mean, it really comes down to this. They've been able to take the top off our defense the entire game.
Right.
But now we have made the adjustment. Now we're going, it looks like to me, more of a cover 4 type style with 4 DBs lined up around the first down marker. I mean, we have a stoppage on the field for some reason.
There's a flag down. Too many men, maybe. I don't know. He's wiping it away. So,
No flag on the play.
getting set again. Second down for Northside. Chabot back to pass.
He's going to throw it.
He completes
really
it.
good throw to number 10, Zatarius Coleman.
Going to get a first down. Pick
About
up.
the 21-yard line. And Jordan, I would assume there's probably about 3 minutes left in this game. And so
It's going to be roughly 3 minutes, I would assume.
And with 1 timeout, that's still plenty of time for Northside. But I would even consider you need to have a little bit more urgency than what they do right now.
Agree. Chabot still in the game.
They got talent all over the field at their receiver position, and they're going to use it. And that's a
That's
pick.
a pick by DeCollin.
Who else?
Much needed pick. Man, I can't say enough about how important that is for Crockett County. We should be around 3 minutes, 15 seconds, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And Jordan, that's the first mistake Northside quarterback Chabot, I guess second mistake he's made tonight. He has thrown 2 picks, even though one of them was a amazing one-handed catch by Demo Pickens. But that right there, DeCollin read that all the way. We knew they wanted to go to their stud receiver, Javonte Smith, and they tried to, and he was right there to get it. And now our offense can milk this clock away. We just have to be very, very careful still. Northside still does have 1 timeout, and we know their defense is going to come at our running back Woods very heavily here, and he has to make sure he protects the football.
Yeah, they do not want DeCollin. They're trying to strip the ball. They're aggressively trying to strip the ball. We're going to be very careful with ball control right here. Ben's going to have to step up and be a leader in this scenario to keep the offense together and working together.
They don't call that timeout yet. They're still holding on to it.
Yep.
As soon as this ball gets snapped somewhere around the 2 minute to 2 minute 20-second mark would be my estimate.
We're around the 18-yard line. Getting really close to a range that I think Hurst will be very comfortable in if needed.
There's another handoff to Woods, and he's going to pick up a few. I just did see the ref hold up to 2 minutes.
So that's going to put us. It's going to put us at 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
It looks like to me Northside just burned their third and final timeout.
So we'll be right back with you. As we come out of what is Northside's last time out of the quarter, with about 2 minutes left to play, Cavs up about over 8 points on Northside, and looking to score here. Again, we have a very solid kicker in Hurst, and approaching a range I think he's going to be comfortable in.
Yeah, and Jordan, I've been receiving texts just from people who are on the broadcast. Give us more information on who this number 32 Colin Woods guy is, because he is incredible. He just carried. It took about 4 guys to bring him down right there.
He's a sophomore. Made a grand entrance last year as a freshman, and an even bigger splash this year as a sophomore.
Absolutely.
Absolutely stud player that's carrying on the tradition of the number 32.
Wait, Jordan. It looks like now Northside called their final timeout.
Oh, okay. Maybe we called the timeout.
I'm gonna assume that Northside called it, and this is their third and final one. Now we have a fourth and medium. Big kick from Avery Hurst. I would assume we're going to kick it right here. If he makes it, that all but does seal this game. But going back to DeCollin Woods, DeCollin DK Woods is a sophomore. He's a multi-sport athlete, plays football, as you can see here, and is an absolute stud. Also plays basketball and is a really good player there as well. And he also runs track for our track and field team, and he's such an incredible athlete that he is one of our best sprinters on the track and field. And so He's just one of the best athletes that we have at Crockett County, and not only that, he's an amazing kid, a really good kid, and I'm very proud that he has shown out tonight because he deserves it with all his hard work, and I expect him to play football on Saturdays.
I would too.
Well, Jordan, we tried to draw him off sides because it was a 4th and 5, but
Appears we moved.
yeah, we definitely did.
So it's going to be a penalty on the Cavaliers, putting Hurst in a more difficult
kick,
situation.
But Hurst, who's been going to kicking camps all summer, he definitely has the leg and the talent to knock this through if we can get a good snapping hold.
It's all on your brother.
How far is it? Looks like he's at there.
Those are those mental mistakes that you make in those crucial times that can have a big impact. Kick is up. No good.
So Northside's got one last chance. If I had to guess, Jordan, we're about a minute 40 left in the game.
Roughly. As we get reset on the field, we're going to take a short break. Stay with us. It's getting more and more exciting.
At Foundation Bank, we love working with small businesses, and we serve them uniquely through truly local decision-making and underwriting. But we're more than a lender for your small business. We're also a source of financial counsel. Hey, running a small business can be hard and complex, but we can help. Let us learn more about your small business by visiting our website. It's foundationbank.org, or call us at the number on the screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Foundation Bank is a member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We are back as the Northside Indians take over on downs.
They're starting with that trips formation that's been giving us the most problems tonight, and they go with the screen to Smith.
Missed tackle.
But great pursuit there by Deuce Greenville making a play. He does get out of bounds, clock stops, but that did not necessarily hurt us too bad right there. Good tackle by Greenville.
Ball spotted at the 25-yard line.
That's going to give them second and about 5.
Gain of 5 on the play. The flag is disregarded and picked up.
That puts them on the 25-yard line here in the fourth quarter. About a minute, 35 maybe.
Chabot dropping back. They're only rushing 3, and Chabot sees that, and he's going to take off and run with it. And that's a big block by number 13, and Chabot's going down the field. That's a big run.
Huge play by Chabot. What a nightmare he's been for Crockett County tonight.
I mean, that's about a what, Jordan? 30-yard run.
30, 35, yeah. And
that's huge, and we got a guy down, which is
not good.
Unfortunately, going to stop the clock, but at the same time, that's a Marion Hobson, one of our best DBs. He's trying to shake it off now.
And he goes down again. Assuming it's a cramp. Hopefully it's a cramp. So Northside makes a huge play in a much needed situation.
You know, Jordan, number 13 for Northside, Caleb Northern, he put a big hit.
He put a
huge
block.
Jake Knox, that really sprung Chabot about 15 more yards.
Yes, he did.
And Jake, he really didn't see him coming. It's one of those blindside hits.
That happens. There's times you don't see it coming, and you pay for it when you don't. But Chabot continues to impress and lead the Northside offense. And I'm going to say he's going to be a nightmare for teams all season long.
Absolutely. If other schools don't know a whole lot about him, they will after tonight.
Yes, sir.
And as we can see, it was a cramp for Amarion. He's getting helped off the field right now, and that makes us bring in a sophomore, number 23, Squirt Pickens, in at a big moment in time to take his spot at safety.
That's showing a lot of trust in that sophomore. Chabot ready to play off.
There we go.
He's going for passing.
Slant and go. They're trying to hit Smith.
And he,
Oh,
I think they completed it. Yeah, it looks like they did. They did complete it, so Northside will have an opportunity right here to tie this ball game with a 2-point conversion with what is likely around a minute 15 maybe.
and Jordan, that was just an amazing catch.
I thought we were fixing to pick it.
I did too.
I mean, it was double coverage.
I thought Squirt or Deuce, either one of those two guys had it. But, he is getting looked at by SEC schools for a reason.
Yeah, right.
And that's one of those plays where you really just tip your hat off to the kid. And now we still have the lead. We're still up 36-34. Can the defense make one final stop, one final play
It's big.
to win the
It's
game?
very, very important for them to do so. This is the play of the game coming right here that determines it.
And you got to have that mentality right here. Yes, you just gave up an incredible touchdown, but you know what? Who cares? Shrug it off. We're still in the lead. You got to have that mentality.
Right.
Say, forget that last play. Let's focus on this one and win the ball game.
Resilience is what wins this for the Cavaliers if they're able to do so. We've had some great defensive plays on 2-point conversion attempts, and watching the coaches in there, they're coaching these guys up and sending them back on the field to defend this attempt at a 2-point conversion right now.
Not only this, this play right here could set the tone for the rest of the season. We're a young team. We only have 5 seniors. If we can shrug it off and show how resilient we are and make it a stop right here, that really sets the tone on what kind of season this can be.
Yes, sir.
They put in number 5, Jenkins.
The big moment
who is
right
gonna run
here.
with a little hot pass, but it's picked
Picked
off
off.
by number 4, Amarion Hobson, who came back in the game after that cramp. What a stop by our Cavalier defense.
Huge play made by our Cavalier defense, having our people in the right place at the right time. And you see some beat-up Cavaliers coming off that play that still gave it their all. And Ben Burgess coming off the sideline to assist a beat-up Jake Knox, who's had an incredible game tonight on the defensive side of the ball and blocking on the offensive side of the ball. But what does that say about Ben Burgess coming in there and to help him get off the field off of a huge defensive play?
He's a leader, Jordan. I've had Ben in class and I've had him at basketball, and he's one of those kids that he's a natural leader, and guys look up to him for the example he sets, and that is huge. And now it comes down to this. We have to recover an onside kick. If we do, this ball game's over.
Yes, sir.
We got our hands team on the field, and it's like we got number 6, Dre Walker, Deuce Greenhill. We got Ben in the back, Marion, Hobson. We send in Demo Pickens. We still got number 32, DK Woods out there. We are putting our guys out here to make sure we come up with this football and we go back home to Alamo with the win tonight.
You've got a 2-point ball game with what I'm assuming to be around a minute left to play, maybe a little less. You really don't want to put the ball back in the hands of the Northside offense. You can assume that they're going to try an onside kick here, and we've got to prevent that. Ball set up like an onside kick.
Chabot.
And here's the onside
kick.
attempt.
It doesn't make 10
it. It goes out.
And that's going to be Cavalier football.
Cavaliers will accept that.
And folks, your Cavaliers
Very close to a
come
win
out
right
here
here.
in victory formation, the best formation in football.
And this is a win to be proud of. I think
Absolutely.
you've played an amazing football team tonight. I think and, you're week 1 and in a hard-fought, well-matched football game, and to come out and win in such a way.
And Jordan, I don't know how many teams we're going to face this year that have the amount of skill position talent that Northside has. Obviously, Haywood's going to be a big test for us this season.
Right.
So is Hardin County. But the fact that we can do this week 1, come to their field and do this week 1 and come away with a win, and a very hard-fought win, is massive and a big, big boost to our program.
And what it's going to do for their confidence moving forward as we go into week 2, and as they practice for week 2. This is a big moment for the season.
Especially for the amount of young kids.
Man, we've said that so many times, is the amount of sophomores that are on field and contributing to our offense and our defense.
It looks to me, after this snap, it looks to me, Jordan, like that
looks like
might do it. Coach Ward just took that headset off, and we're going back to Alamo 1-0.
Great win by the Cavaliers tonight by a very, very good Northside team with a ton of talent. And I know people are going to learn a lot from this film for both teams on the athleticism that exists on both sides. We appreciate you tuning in with us tonight. We're so proud to cover a Cavalier win tonight on the road, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you, Luke, for helping us. We're glad you set in, and anytime you want to come back and do it again, please join us. Anyways, thank you, everybody, for joining us, and we wish you the best. God bless you.